All right, let's jump right in. We're going to break down the incredible variety of landscapes that shape our planet.
I mean, have you ever wondered how we even classify all this terrain? From mountains to cities, it's a lot.
Well, a landscape is basically everything you see in one area. It's the combined signature of nature and us.
Geographers usually group them into about 10 broad categories. So let's dive into the main ones, shall we? First up, Part 1. Landscapes that were forged by some serious raw power. Think geology and climate.
And of course, we have to start with mountain landscapes. These are the absolute giants of our world.
You know the features: super high elevation, steep slopes, deep valleys, and often massive glaciers.
Okay, next up, desert landscapes. And really, these places are all about one thing: a lack of rain. But get this, they can be hot or cold. You've got sand dunes, but also stark, rocky plateaus. And to finish off this group, we go to the coldest places on Earth, the polar and ice landscapes. This is all about glaciers and massive ice sheets, like what you find in the Arctic and Antarctic regions. All right, on to part 2. Now we're looking at landscapes carved out entirely by moving water. Let's start with coastal landscapes, that dynamic zone, right where the land meets the sea. So we're talking about everything from beaches and cliffs to bays and even those big river deltas. And if you head inland, you'll find riverine landscapes. These are created entirely by, you guessed it, rivers. Their key features? Think wide floodplains, really fertile river valleys, and those cool winding channels. Okay, part 3. This group isn't defined by rock or water, but by what's growing there, plant life. And the most obvious one is forest landscapes. These are just areas dominated by a whole lot of trees. And that includes everything from tropical rainforests to the huge boreal forests you find way up north. Now, where there aren't many trees, you get grassland landscapes. Just wide open spaces full of grasses and shrubs. Yeah, like the prairies in North America or the iconic savannas you'd see in Africa. Then there's the tundra. This is what you find in cold places that aren't actually covered in ice. It's super cold and treeless, with frozen soil called permafrost and tons of mosses and lichens. And finally, part 4, landscapes shaped by us. This covers everything from our cities to our farmlands. So when you look at all these, it really makes you think, our world is just this incredible mosaic. Which one do you call home?